We know that marriage is good for society, and what we're doing is we're dismantling
it.
So
we want marriage to be good for people, but we don't want some people who want to get married to get married. Why? What do you think, if gay people get married, what's going to happen? Tell me what's going to happen.
What's happened in adoption, we are not allowed now to run our
We're talking about marriage. What's going to happen?
Well, I'm setting the scene for you. What happened in adoption? We are not allowed to organise adoptions now because we will not comply with the morality that you have imposed on us in regard to same-sex relationships. It will be the same with marriage. You will call us bigots. We will not be allowed to promote marriage as we do now, as we need to do now for the sake of children.
People will be watching this show and they will be wondering why the hierarchy of the Catholic Church are spending tens of thousands of pounds on a campaign to stop same-sex couples who are in love getting married. And they would be wondering why the hierarchy of the Catholic Church and people like yourselves have opposed every single LGBT equality measure over the last decade. You opposed the repeal of Section 28, you opposed civil partnerships, and now you're opposing this.
Gordon MacDonald, come in here.
The reality is that the Equality Network present it as an issue of equality, but in fact this is a symbolic issue. That it's purely symbolism. They have been granted all the rights which married couples have. So it's not about rights any longer.
It's not about the same social status.
It's not about equality.
It's
purely a symbolic thing. And yet the potential implications for people of faith could be huge, with people being taken to court, with people losing their jobs.
Tom French, we heard that family law expert in David Marsland's report saying there's no difference from the legal perspective between a civil partnership and marriage. So why are you agitating for change?
Because if we segregated marriage on the basis of any other factor, if we segregated it on the basis of race, so for example, if we had a situation where the government said, you know, mixed race couples, we don't think you should be allowed to get married, but it's okay because we'll give you this other institution called civil partnership, your own special institution. People would think that was outrageous. They would think that was racist. And it is the same for same-sex couples. Lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender citizens in Scotland deserve to be treated equially under the law. And that's not something that John wants. He wants them to be discriminated
You're revealing
against.
where we're going. You're revealing that you're going to try and say that we're bigots, that we're the equivalent of racists. Now, racism's about separating races to oppress. Marriage is about bringing together a man and a woman for the sake of children.
Do you believe, John, honestly, that lesbian and gay and bisexual and transgender people should be treated equally under the law? And do you believe...
Absolutely.
Do you believe that same-sex couples are no more inferior, are not inferior to mixed-sex couples?
Same-sex couples do not perform in any way the same function that the relationship between a man and a woman. A man and a woman.
Do they love each other?
I love my gran. I love my neighbour.
In the same way. You have no idea. Do they love each other?
Of course, I believe in love. Love is not sex, and it's what you're confusing.
The point is that marriage is not just about the relationship between two adult individuals. It's also about procreation of children and bringing children up. And that can only happen between a man and a woman. And most people will think that a child should have a mum and a dad.